Hey, ear trainers, it's Dr. Robbins here. Let's look at Chapter 22, um, Activity 2, Modulation of Closely Related Keys. Let's see if this helps you out. All right, so I've logged in and I'm going to go into review mode so we can look at the kinds of questions that we have here. First of all, as I'm looking, we have questions about key relationships, questions about modulating melodies, modulating bass lines, and modulating progressions. I don't think these will be too hard, but let's see if some strategies will help you out. I'll show you something about one of each of these questions. The first type, this example begins in one key, ends in another key, to which closely related key does the example modulate. So I'm going to be listening for the first tonic and the second tonic, and I'm just seeing what the key relationship is there. Let's discover. So one interesting thing is that neither part of the melody really starts in the key that, neither key starts in the neither section of the melody starts in the tonic, right? So first we have to figure out when we actually hear a one chord, and that would tell us what key we're in. Listen to the beginning, for example. Not a one yet. There, I don't hit the one chord until the first couple of measures have happened. Then I hear very clearly my do mi so. Listen again. So not in the one chord. Now I feel like I'm in the one chord. Now I'm going to listen for the modulation. Ya, ya, ba, da, ba, da. So that sounds minor to me. Ya, da, ba, da, ba, ba, da, ba, da, ya, da. So I'm hearing do at the beginning as moving um, uh, to a relationship of a third when I get um, to the next part of this. To me, that sounds like a relationship of 1 to 3, so a major to a minor. That eliminates these two for sure. And I don't hear it moving to the parallel minor. I hear do, mi, so, mi, do, mi, da, 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 da. That's my new tonic. I really think that it's this. Let's find out. And it is. Great. So again, I listened for the beginning of the melody and the progression. I was listening for when I actually felt like it was in the tonic, and that wasn't at the very start of it. It happened a couple of measures in. Then I related that tonic to the next tonic, which again was at the end of that second half of the melody. So sometimes the first chord we hear is not the tonic chord. Maybe that's the big lesson in that example. Let's try another kind of question. Modulating melodies, okay? So we're going to plug in the solfege as we've done in the past. Let's see what this sounds like. It already tells me what key I'm going to. Now this one's interesting to me because I think both these melodies sound the same. I've just changed keys. Listen again. Dum, ba, bum. Do you hear a strong mi, re, do at the end of that? I do. Dum, dum, dum. And then what? Bum, 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 bum. Mi, re, do. Ba-da-da-dum. So, fa, mi, re, do. Right? Ya, da, da. fa, mi, re, so, fa, mi, re, do. Ya, da, 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 da. Wonder if that's the same. I'll let you discover that, okay? But do you see the process there? I actually find it easier to listen to the cadences at the end, uh, and that gives me kind of a place that I can really hold on to, and I'd recommend that you do that as you're listening to these two. To see if you can find do, and then relate everything else you're hearing to do. It's kind of nice when they give you the other key here. So I think that's pretty clear. It gives you the rhythm. I think these are really straightforward. I like those questions. Let's listen to some different ones. Modulating bass line. So I think this is going to be kind of the same. You're just listening for another part. This one had a difficulty of 5.3. I don't know what that means. Sounds bad. Let's see. Look, I mean, it's just a few notes. So like I hear the bass line at the end giving me a nice authentic cadence, don't you? But really one of the hard things about this is that the bass line I think is just hard to hear. It's hard to hear on my speakers, so it might be hard to hear on yours. Listen again. I heard a yum dum da dum at the beginning, that do do ti do. So I'm instantly kind of figuring out where I am in the key and where I am in the scale, and that's super important. Do do ti do, and then I have this weirdness. Ya da da dum, ya da da dum. Well, if that was just all of the melody, I think I'd hear it clear in mi fa so do. That wasn't so hard. I think that one of the funny things here is that I don't really have a big cadence at the end of this key area. And it seems to slip very quickly into this new key. But hopefully that helps you figure out the rest of those questions. What's the last kind here? Modulating progressions. Well, let's see. Ugh. See a lot of possibilities here, but one chord per measure. Maybe that's not so bad. Let's see. And I bet the last one's going to be like 5-1 or something. Let's find out. Yeah, listen to that again. What do you hear at the beginning? Do you hear dum, 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 dum? Do, so, do, so. Well, the most logical answers for that would be do, and then this is my only so answer, really. A cadential 6/4 doesn't make sense. 5/6/5, that's an inversion. Do, so, do, so. Then it gets interesting. This is kind of funny. Now, I already heard so do at the end. I hope you did too. So, do in my new key. Listen again. I'll go back to the beginning. 5-5-1. This could be a cadential 6/4, so that dressing up the 5 chords. That leaves this little thing. What's the tonic of that chord? I love this. Listen. So I heard dum bum 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 bum. I hear the same tonic. I hear an F, right? This is interesting. In the key of A flat, what is a chord with the tonic of F? Well, the answer is a 6 chord. So what have I done? I've gone from F major, and then that F major becomes F minor, spins us into A flat, which is a pretty handy way of doing that. There we go. Listen to the whole thing again. It's all just a matter of hearing those really big blocks of movement, figuring out where do is, figuring out where so is. Cadence points are going to be obvious, I think. Can you hear when you're in a key? Can you figure out the scale while you're listening to this? That is the solution to figuring out these modulations. I think this one's a little easier than the one you did last time, actually. So I wish you luck. Have fun.